Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is about that time.
It's about that
No,
time.
I can't do this. I can't do this like this.
Wait,
Why
why?
not?
All right, there we go.
Wait,
Oh, wait,
what?
no, it stopped. All right. Welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight with us,
You
we
wanna
have the usual.
If
It
you're
is
gonna speak that close to your mic, you gotta speak quiet.
tonight with us. We have the usual. It is Troy Wynn, Jason Chung, and your host Nathaniel Chin. I want to thank you, gentlemen, for joining me tonight, as we do religiously every Wednesday night. Some might call us a cult, but I call it brotherly love. Okay, because what we do here is sanctified. Okay, I mean it's not sanctified. It's sacrilegious by some people's standards. But you know what?
Why?
I love you guys so
Why
much.
would you say this show is sacrilegious?
It's sacrilegious because of the things we do to each other's brains. Okay, we're molding each other's brains with our words in ways that God did not intend. Okay,
He didn't think this was possible.
no, like the grip that we're having. It's like we're massaging each other's brains. That's what I like to think.
Keep
Okay,
fucking talking, boy.
is that how you're feeling?
You're getting me rock solid, bro.
Is your brain just like it's squirming?
I
It's
don't know.
squirming
I don't
with
know if
delight?
squirming is the word, but something's leaking.
Something's happening. I like it. So yeah, I like this
Move
energy.
the mic away from your mouth, bro.
All right. Okay. Fine. Okay. You want to be sticks. You want to keep it how we normally do or business like. I'll get him. I'll sit him.
No,
Lean back,
I'm
lean
good.
back.
I'm gonna stay
back.
right here.
Lean back.
All right. I'm
Relax.
sorry. I didn't mean to. That was the old me. You know what? It's a new.
We've
it's a new
reached
month.
Zen.
Yeah. It's a new month. It's a new me. Okay.
This
almost
is a third quarter New Year's resolution.
Yeah. What episode are we on, guys?
Episode 10.
Something. Yeah.
So-
Double digit.
We're gonna call this episode X. We're gonna be a la style of iPhone, okay?
X Force.
X marks the spot. It marks a new beginning for each of us.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Do you
guys have you guys pre-planned what your New Year's resolutions are gonna be? What you're gonna aspire to be next year?
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like New Year's resolutions are kind of bullshit. No,
Well, what makes you say that?
because
Jason?
no
You're
one,
wrong.
everyone kind of sticks to it for like the first month, and then they kind of get tired of it, and they like.
So you're just generalizing people and their dreams.
That's right.
You could be, but no. Okay, forget about what other people do. You gotta.
But you don't
stick
think
to your own
you don't think
guns.
I follow that sort of path?
Are you saying you're just like everybody else? You're just a sheep?
I'm not.
Just a sheeple? This
a-
podcast isn't catered to sheeple, okay? All of our listeners,
Or
they're
lions.
We're
they're
alphas.
human beings.
We're fucking alphas, bros.
we're the wolves. We're the wolves of the pack, okay? We lead. Others follow.
The lion does not.
Actually, no, wait. Our listeners aren't followers. Sorry, I lied. Yeah, no, I think that. I think that you just gotta. You're a strong-willed person. You can keep
me?
your promises.
Oh yeah, then why? Tell me how I haven't been able to stop jerking off since seventh grade. Tell me how
It
strong.
takes amazing will to consistently jerk off that long. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually
gi-
an art. I respect.
And art style. I mean, I did the normal one, do the backhand one, and then sometimes I kind of switch it off and do my right.
Were you
hand.
doing the backhand one to practice for when you're helping other people out?
When I'm sledding, I because I imagine that sledding is just like
You mean skiing?
skiing. My apologies. Shows how much I know about skiing.
You don't know what skiing is, bro. You don't. You ain't cool. You ain't with it, okay?
I
You ever
guess
heard those rap songs? It's like, aw, ski, ski, ski.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they mean ski. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
that really changed my whole perspective on everything.
Lil Jon knew what was up.
I don't know if that was Lil Jon, was it? I'm pretty sure that was
was
Yin
the
Yang
first.
Yeah.
Twins.
No, it was all ski motherfucker, all ski goddamn. All right, whatever. I remember listening to that song.
I'm pretty
though.
sure that's To the Windows, to the Walls, right? That's Yin Yang
Yeah,
Twins. I don't
Are
know.
you sure?
Yeah, I don't think it's. Maybe it's featuring Lil Jon, but
I don't know, but I remember in
move your
my.
mic away from your mouth a little bit, just like
Okay.
a couple 1 or 2 inches.
All right. You know, I don't wanna ear molest my my listeners.
Oh, but you want to
okay?
do
Thank you.
some kind
I
of molesting.
wanna. I just wanna ear fondle. Okay, just
That
like
is
tickling.
different.
You want to
There is a
molest
fine line.
something, kind of preferably underage.
All right.
Anyways, so what I was
Yeah.
what I was
Oh,
saying
okay,
about
fine. Yeah.
what I was saying about my fifth grade prom, or I don't know if you call it that, fifth grade dance. I think they played that song.
They played that song.
It was either then or it was in middle school. But
that
either
was-
way, it was an
That's when you
appropriate
lost
time
your innocence.
to play that song.
I would say they. How could they ever play that sort of song?
No, okay, they definitely played what is it? What's that one? The Velcro apple bottom jeans.
That was,
Boots with the-
Ooh.
but that was not fifth grade when that came out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am mistaken. Did you guys have elementary school dances?
No, my first dance was in middle school, and that was the first time I've ever grinded on a girl.
In middle school?
Yeah.
Wow, dude, I didn't grind until senior year. I grinded for the first time, and I think that was probably the last time. And I was like, this is weird. But all right, go ahead. Tell us about your.
I mean, there's really not much to it. I remember like, they split off the cafeteria in half, and one half was dancing area, the other half was for playing like board games or whatever.
Oh, geez.
And me and my friends,
At a dance?
Yeah.
You had people playing board games?
yeah, so me and my friends we were playing like Connect Four, and they're just like, you know what? Why are we sitting here while there are girls on the other side dancing? And as I finish my Connect Four game, like Connect Four, bitch. I'm like, God damn it, this
Just
kid,
walked away.
God damn it, he's right. Jonathan over here is right. So we get up as a crew, walk into the dance floor, and then we just start, just regular like,
Nice.
and then I think some girl came up to me and was just like, "Oh my God, you want to dance?" And I was like, sure. And then like you do the whole grinding, and then like the teachers, chaperones would come through and like, "Hey, move aside, move aside."
Oh,
Get-
got separated?
Jesus cannot fit here.
And I remember people were just like, "Oh my God, James, you're the girl who danced with blah 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 yesterday." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm cool now."
I'm cool.
But honestly, middle school was one of the worst times of my life, even though all that happened.
Wait,
Middle
why?
school was the best.
That,
time of my
that went
life.
like 100 to 0. real
No,
fast.
because
What
like
happened?
all my most embarrassing moments come from middle school.
Oh.
I remember this one time in middle school that we were we were out at lunch, and one of the things that I don't know why that was like a big deal for us as middle schoolers was like, hugging girls. Like you ain't a real seventh grader unless you hug the girl.
I remember
Oh, no, I
scooping
seen
was a
that
big
for sure.
deal.
Scooping was
in sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. I was like, why?
That and ass slapping. We used to like slap ass.
that
Oh, dude.
But
actually wasn't a thing in my school. But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I remember I told my friends, I'm like, guys, I just never hugged a girl before, and they're like, listen, man, I got you, because my friend was like the popular kid at school, and he goes up to just one of the pretty girls and just like tells her, hey, can you just hug my friend for me, and just like,
Wait, that's so sad.
and then trust me. And then I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Well, I don't want to just hug. It has to be natural.
Yeah.
This isn't real.
And then she hugged me,
It's
and
muted.
then I was just like, fuck, okay, I'm hugging. And then that same friend, like, oh my God, he has a boner. He has a boner. And I did not have a boner. And I'm just like shocked. And I start running away. I ran out of the cafeteria and I started crying.
Oh
You
my
cried in
God.
seventh grade?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez,
I was pretty
bro.
sensitive. And then she was also in my next period class.
No.
And then this asshole kid, he was Filipino, so.
This
Fuck
is the same
Filipinos,
guy,
bro.
though.
No, this is another
is the
kid.
same guy?
There's another kid.
Okay.
This is an East Asian podcast, so if you're Filipino, stop listening.
All right, continue.
And he was there. He witnessed it all. And he sat in front of me. And I look up and he's like, Jason. And then he turns over to the girl sitting next to him and hugs her in front of me. And I'm just like, he's like, was that so hard? I'm like,
What the heck? Wait, these kids are awful.
I'm
Dude, I
telling
would've
you,
just
middle
punched
school is
him.
the worst time of my life.
Wait, these kids are horrible. Where are these parents? Where are the parents?
Where are the chaperones?
It's a bad time.
I actually punched a kid in like I think it was 8th grade or something like that. I just
Wow.
punched him right in the gut, and then I was supposed to get suspension. And then like so one of the vice principals, they saw me do it, and so as soon as I did it, he looked up I looked up and the vice principal said, "All right, come with me." So I was like, fuck. So I just followed him, and he took me to the front spill out area. This was during lunchtime, and he was like, "Wait here. I'm gonna go talk to somebody." Blah blah blah. And so as soon as he left, I just walked away, and I was like, "Yeah."
You never got in trouble.
I ain't going
So
nowhere.
nothing happened?
So nothing happened, which I'm surprised. I'm surprised he
That
didn't find
guy's
me.
dumb.
Maybe
just
maybe
left there.
he was just like, he was afraid to like grab another Asian kid.
Yeah, the thing is, I was gonna say I'm like one of like 3 Asian people there, so I mean, it wouldn't have been hard to find me. But
I have
if
a
you got
1
it
out of
wrong-
3 chance to grab the right kid.
Oh,
you didn't want to mess that one up.
I remember I did the same thing in elementary school. I did something bad. Can you remember? Teacher was like, "When your dad picks you up, I'm gonna go talk to him or whatever." And I had to call my dad to pick me up every day. So I'd like go to the to borrow their phone, and then I call him really quick to pick me up in there. And I know she's coming in, so I just hid under a table in the front like this. She walks in, doesn't see me, just leaves. And then my dad, he arrives in time, and I get out and I just leave.
You just booked it before. She was like
Yeah.
walking over with her finger up in the air.
Yeah. I'm like,
Excuse
hiding-
me, Mr.
Yeah.
Win. And then, Dad, drive.
It was like Metal Gear Solid, real life, like 2 inches away from my face.
She didn't ask about it the next day.
I don't remember. No, for some reason, no.
Have you guys
I
ever
did-
gotten in a fight
No,
in school on school grounds?
no, not yeah, no.
Yeah, I think I talked about it before. I did a fight club in my band room with some of my friends one time. But I don't know. That's not like a fight. It's not like I'm angry at the person. We
It was
just
like for fun, right?
we just pissed in a kid's euphonium and called it a day.
I
But,
remember in
no, no fights.
freshman year, I didn't get in a fight, but I was so close to it. Me and my friend, we're friends now. He went to FSU too, but we were playing Minecraft back home, and
Okay, that's a great start.
and he was making fun of like my mom, and I was very sensitive at that point. And then I went up. Then we also have like English period together the next day. And I go up to him like, "Why the fuck you fucking say that, you fucking bitch? You want to fucking fight?" He's like, "No, I don't want to fight." I'm like, "Don't you fucking say that to me!" And then like I'm doing this in the middle of the classroom.
Dude,
But,
like, what is the teacher doing at this point?
she wasn't in the class. Like we were just
Oh.
like we were there early, and I'm like, I'll never want to speak to you ever again. Don't you ever bring that bullshit again. And he also was griefing me in Minecraft, and that also upset me. That
Oh, so when you combine it all,
yeah,
so
he was because I made like a giant statue of a just a human in Minecraft, and then he lit it on fire. And it burnt out. I was like, I worked so hard on this, dude. You're gonna come in here making fun of my mom and then burn my house down.
Yeah, see, if he only did one of those things,
We could have been square. But then like
Both.
we talked about it back in back in college, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me, dude.
No, dude, he was still being a dick.
He
back
was being a
then.
dick, but I don't know if it warranted like me trying to
Yeah.
fight him. But also,
I don't know. I feel like that's like insulting your honor. You kind of got to square up at that point. It's like fuck you, bro.
I've
You
always
talk
wanted to
shit
be in a
about me.
fight, but I never got the opportunity.
Damn. Wait, so you're cool with him now, even after all that?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that you do as a teenager or younger, you can really excuse it as long as like you're better off.
I don't know if you can excuse it, but definitely kids are vicious, man.
Yeah, because
They
I
don't
know
give
like
a
we're all better off like now. Like this version of Jason is a lot better than like that fucking kid who used to bully his own sister in school.
dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely a better person than I used to be in back then.
This one time, this kid in senior year, he I was sitting. We were all in the same stats class, and he was a friend, and I had a white backpack, and he drew a penis on it in Sharpie on my white backpack, and I'm like,
dude, I would have fucking just thrown the bag in his face,
oh
dude.
no, I was are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? And then like the bell rings at the end of the day, and we're all waiting by the door before us to teacher to let us out, and I'm just like, I get in his face. I'm like, you serious? How the fuck do you think I'm gonna ever clean this off? He's like, don't worry, dude. I'll just like write it off, like just scribble like black. I'm like, really? You think that's gonna look so much better? You fuck. And then I punched him in the face, like right there. He's like, whoa, chill. And then I'm like tearing up, and I'm like, and I just run, and then I walk out, and then
I like that.
I didn't get in trouble. But it would have been just fine if I didn't tear up, though. I think
it took away from your.
It took away from like
your
the
image.
toughness.
Yeah, I feel okay. You know what? Hearing these things, I feel like this explains a lot about you. Why you're such an asshole now? Because so many people were such assholes to you before.
People were assholes to me, but I mean, I'm not that much. Of
Now
an asshole.
you're an
See,
asshole.
this is why people should be nice, because then they just make people like Jason.
What
Yeah,
are you
you
trying
get
to say?
Jason's when you raise a dickhead of a son, then you're gonna make that son make other people dickheads
See, guys,
later on.
your actions have unintended consequences.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why you guys are turning this on me.
So just don't be a dickhead and don't make other people dickheads.
Okay.
Okay. Don't.
Amen.
Listen here,
Alright.
you motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Hey Jason. Okay. I mean.
You can't. You just
admitted
can't
that
side with
you're
me and then
better
call me
than-
a fucking dickhead.
You admitted that you're better than you used to be, but that it just makes me not want to imagine what you used to be like. Okay. Knowing who you are now.
No, okay, you're saying I'm worse. I'm talking about in terms of confidence. You shit.
I'm not saying that you're worse. I'm just saying that you're not that much better.
I'm not say. I wouldn't say anything about you because I don't think you've ever gotten anything up or down. I think you kind of stay neutral your entire life.
What does that mean?
That means you've never exceeded any expectations, nor you ever failed any
I got
expectations.
awards in band. Okay. Growing up
You
in
made the
middle school.
AB honor roll before, right?
I went to all states.
I bet you also got perfect attendance one year. You fucking shit.
Actually, no. I was late all the time.
Oh yeah, you were
But
late.
Maybe I am just average. I'm just neutral the whole way through, man.
Yeah, you don't give a
You know,
shit.
but you know what? I'd rather be neutral than be an asshole.
Oh, would you know? At least I have personality. At least I've felt emotions before, unlike you.
Emotions are for the weak, okay? Why would you want emotions? They only weigh you down.
You're just a fucking emotionless asshole. You fucking shit.
Why would you choose to be emotional if you could help it?
Right. Because I'm human. I don't know if you ever felt anything like sadness or happiness in your life, but it kind of just lets you know that you are human.
Being human is being weak, okay?
Yeah.
We on this
So-
podcast we
what do-
strive.
So what are you? What are you if you're not human?
I am transcendent. Okay,
You
That's
are a
what I am.
shithole.
I am beyond human. So I had a nightmare. I don't know if it was a nightmare. I woke up in sleep paralysis the other night. I was trying to tell you this the other day.
Oh, move your
my
mic away from
God.
you.
Sorry. And the way that I woke up was I realized I was in a dream. And the way I realized I was in a dream was I was dreaming that we were playing CS:GO,
Of course,
and I had made a
dream.
call out about somebody being somewhere,
My
and
God,
then
man.
and then that person and then that enemy wasn't there. Like they were there, and then they all of a sudden disappeared. I'm like, oh wait, they're not there, obviously, because this is a dream. And then as soon as I said this is a dream in my head, I heard a sound, like like when you do a wrong answer on something. I heard like an audible in my head.
What the
And then all of a sudden I start my vision starts to come to me, and I wake up and I'm kind of in my room, but I can't move. I'm in sleep paralysis. And then I think again in my head, fuck, I'm in sleep paralysis, and that was just a dream. And as soon as I said that was just a dream again, I hear again. I'm like, what the
And you
fuck
fell
is
back
going
asleep.
on?
And
And
you
the whole
start
time-
convulsing.
And no, I'm in sleep paralysis and I'm trying to move. So I don't know. Did you?
No, I
when
never felt
we
that.
talked about it last time, you guys haven't, or
I
Troy
think
has.
Troy has.
Yeah,
but
I
have
did.
not.
But when I was trying to move my head, it's really difficult, but you're kind of able to. But like it's like something's kind of pushing your head back. So my head is like literally shaking as I'm moving my head to the side, and it's like, yeah, like yeah. So it was just,
Did you speak Latin and then start convulsing rapidly?
and then like spidered on my back kind of thing.
And then you just
my
broke your
God.
spine.
No, it wasn't quite like that. But
It was
yeah,
something
so
similar.
that was kind of creepy, dude. I was just like, what the fuck? And
The
then
only
after a
time
while-
I would say I felt something similar was when I ate like that brownie.
Oh fuck! I remember that. Oh, that was so bad. You want to give some backstory to that?
I mean, okay, so we were all at Tanner's apartment one night, and it was like 2 years ago, and one of our friends gave me a quarter of a brownie, and I thought it was just a brownie, so I
it was
ate.
a special
It
brownie.
was a special brownie, but not to my knowledge, I thought it was just a regular brownie. I ate it, and we were playing Monopoly, and as like the game's finishing up, I'm starting to get like, a little like loopy. I'm like, whoa, and Monopoly, and then I'm like, I think I'm gonna lay down for a second,
Oh my god.
and I lay down on Tanner's couch, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh, but like for reference, the couch that he was laying on, that thing literally sucks you in. Like the cushions are so soft that you sink in and you feel like if you've watched that movie by Jordan Peele, you have the sunken place, you literally feel like you're just sinking in.
Quick.
All right, go ahead.
And as I was like, I was laying on that couch, and yeah, I felt the sinking in, but I felt like gravity was forcing me down, like further past the couch, like I was being dragged down to hell. And then I'm like, oh my god, I it's so hard to breathe right now. Tanner, I need you to help me. I need you to help me. And then Tanner's just like, dude, I can make you some spaghetti. I'm like, I guess that would help. And then he brings that spaghetti over, and
I brought you SpaghettiOs from the can.
it was spaghetti. Oh my!
It
No, because I remember they were like long strings.
Stringy?
Yeah, no, they have.
I know they were angel hair because like it's the same bullshit you always make.
Oh no, then I cooked that.
Yeah, I know you cooked it, and he gave me chopsticks. Like I don't know why you would give me chopsticks. 'Cause, like
Bro.
my motor skills were like it's negative 20,000 or something, and I was like, "There's no possible way for me to use these." So I just like used it, stuck it in, and just like scooped it in my mouth. And I'm like, "This doesn't taste that good." And I put it, and I don't even finish it. And then the TV's like playing, and I'm like, "Tanner, turn off the music." And he's like, "There's no music playing."
There was nothing on.
It was just like the TV, like a commercial was playing. I'm like, oh, I'm dying right now. And Tanner's just like trying to fuck with me. He was asking me like dumb questions. I'm like, I'm not stupid. I'm not answering these dumb questions. And then he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. And everyone's in bed, and I'm just laying there on the couch. I could feel,
left you there?
He left me, and it was like 2 a.m. and my heart is throbbing, and I'm like, I could feel it. Oh god, this is the. I can't even sleep. I can't even sleep. My head is pounding, and I'm wide awake, but I can't move. I can't. And I just knock out.
Oh my god.
And then I wake up in the morning. I'm just like, what happened, dude? What the fuck happened last night? And that is why I will never do it edible ever again.
Oh my gosh. The worst part is that it was like technically unconsensual.
No, it
You had no
was
idea.
very
It
consensual.
was. He knew.
Oh, you said you. All right.
Yeah, for the sake.
All right.
But yeah, I remember that. I remember giving you the spaghetti. And I'm like, this kid doesn't know how to eat, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? How fuckt up did he get that he can't fucking?
It was so nasty. I feel like I hate angel hair.
Shut the fuck up, bro. My spaghetti was bomb. Okay.
Bro, you for a fucking regular ragu.
Oh, whoa. Okay,
Ragu
number
pasta
one,
sauce.
ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with ragu. Okay, but also number two, for a while I fucked up and I bought teriyaki meatballs, so I had to eat teriyaki meatballs with my spaghetti. And
You didn't give me
that not
meatball.
good?
I know that for a
Is that
fact.
not good or
I did give you, I did give you
I
meatballs.
don't remember it.
And no, teriyaki meatballs with spaghetti and like tomato sauce. No, it doesn't taste
does
good.
not match? Okay.
It
No,
just
it
sounds
doesn't.
like the Filipino version of
Oh god, their banana ketchup.
banana ketchup nasty
What?
ass. Yeah, you never. It's just like sweet spaghetti.
Oh.
They use like ketchup or something. Yeah.
No, it's banana or something like that. There's no tomato in it, and then it's like pickled bananas. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand those type of people.
Yeah. Have you ever been so incapacitated, Troy, that like you felt like you couldn't even eat or anything?
Have you ever been drunk, Troy?
Only one time. Did I ever tell the story on the
I think-
podcast?
I don't know if you told it on the podcast.
Hit us with it.
All right, sure. If I repeat this again, I'm sorry. If you. So I had a roommate at the Forum in Tallahassee, and he was a cool lawyer guy, really smart, and he always wanted me to get drunk because he likes drinking, but I would always say no, like I don't really care, or, like think about it too much. I was like, that's also really expensive. I could be using that money on pho or something.
It's
And,
it's always the people that don't drink that we want to get drunk.
Of course,
Yeah,
because
for
you want to
sure,
see
for
them lose control a little bit.
Yeah, so over time, he wants to see it more and more and more, and the year is ending. He's going to be moving out, right? And he's like, Troy, I'm about to move out in like 2 weeks. You got to do it, please, please. And I was like, you know what? It's been a pretty good roommate. I enjoyed having fun. And then we go to Publix, we buy some alcohol, and then like some like apple juice, like and whatever. Go back home, and then we just start drinking like a ton of it
Start
with the
fucking-
apple
oh.
juice.
that
Yeah, that too. I can't even remember.
happened after.
Yeah, but after like 7 cups, I was still completely normal. And he was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know. Am I doing it right?" And then a little bit after the 7th cup, I was like, "It's kind of hard to see." And then like my side vision, like my peripheral vision, started getting really like whatever was in front of me, I was able to see just fine, but the edges was blurry, and I was like, "No way, what's happening?" And then it just slowly crept in like a fire, and then
Oh, like fires don't
I was
creep in,
drunk.
bro. It was a roaring fire.
all right, sure, it was a roaring fire after like 7 cups, and then we just started like playing video games. Just okay, now let's go hop on like some.
So what?
Try
You
doing
just cut out.
that.
What'd you say?
We hopped on like League and like Heroes of the Storm, and like just started playing some games like while I was drunk, or whatever. And they came in my room. And I started playing some guitar, and we started like singing some stuff, and it was apparently pretty crazy.
You started making out, right?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that was very wild, and like I realized like why it can be so dangerous. Like I felt like I was a much weaker version of myself. I could easily get myself hurt or like hurt someone else.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
You guys,
beauty of it.
Jason, do you remember the first time you drank?
I would say the first time I got drunk, because I think I tried beer like junior year of high school, but never really got drunk until sophomore year of college, and it was just like I think it was Catherine's party or something,
Oh wow, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
and I went shot for shot with someone, and
Was it Alec?
no, it was I forgot who, I forgot her name, but anyways, some white girl.
Okay, continue.
And I went shot for shot with her, and that was like and then as it got into like 12, and I started getting this headache,
Oh,
and it's
shoot.
like, and I like, at like now at this point, like I know like my limit, and I know what I'm capable of, and it's not a lot.
That's a good thing.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like
it
2
is a good
beers.
thing, but like, I like once I hit shot for shot, I got the dizzy, I got a headache, and like I'm all red, and my definitely like my inhibitions are kind of like weak.
I feel like you just don't. I feel like you don't drink fast enough, man. You drink too slow, so then all the bad parts about it.
You act
They-
like
they-
I haven't drank fast before. You think every single time I've drank it
Yeah,
has-
because whenever I see you drinking, you're drinking slow.
not when I take shots. I take shots. And then like
Alright, fair
shots are quick, and then like even if I take 3 shots, I'll be like kind of loose and like boom, 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 boom. But then like I hit a wall and like
Boom, 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 boom.
10 minutes later, and it's like, oh, I need to sleep. I think like I don't know why. I think I'm just bad at alcohol. I think I'm just like predisposed not to like enjoy it in any like regards. But that still doesn't stop me.
Isn't like the Asian body like not good at taking alcohol?
We're not good at
No,
what is it, digesting or
Processing it.
No, it's
processing.
like an enzyme
It
that
starts with
doesn't.
M. It
Yeah.
starts with the M word. We can't metabolize it well.
I was gonna say is that I also don't have the Asian glow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I get it after 1 shot or 1 beer.
Oh my! What the heck?
I get really bad, but like I don't get drunk. I just get red and my face gets hot. I told you like the vein on my forehead.
I saw that.
Becomes
Oh,
very apparent,
yeah, it does.
become like the Hulk.
and it's just not a good time. Like when I did smoke
Indulging in
little,
other things.
yeah, when I did smoke weed,
Mhm.
I mean I enjoyed that time a lot more. Because I didn't get the headache. The headache is honestly the worst part. Like, if I could be drunk without a headache, I'd do it more often. But I guess that's a good thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
See, I
It's
don't-
for you.
I don't get drunk. I just
That's a lie.
kind of stay the same. You know,
I've
like
seen
I just.
you drunk. I've seen you.
I saw that. That was crazy. Oh my!
I'm. I
So
just.
one funny little excerpt. Janner super drunk. I'm like, well, this is not even the same Tanner anymore. His phone is at
Wait,
like
when was
1%
this?
battery. I don't remember. Tanner's phone's like 1% battery, and we're like, Tanner, you gotta charge your phone. He's like, you. And he plugs it in. He sits there for like 5 seconds.
Oh, I remember what this was.
He's like, okay, I'm good to go. I'm like, no, Tanner, no. And then when it dies, he got really upset. He was like, oh, my phone died.
That was at the Casa VSA retreat.
Oh, that's what it was.
Retreat?
Yeah.
It was
Orlando
in
retreat.
Cho's apartment. It was in apartment.
Yeah, it was like the transition. It was the transition. Meet and greet kind of thing. We brought all the newly board and the oldie board, but yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
See, but
Yeah,
I feel like that's like a logical thing to do. You know, you want your phone as accessible as
Can't
possible,
move the
and I was
microphone.
And you're impatient. Yeah.
I was
there's no way, like-
naturally disappointed that it wasn't working.
That it wasn't charging fast enough.
That I wasn't charging fast.
But we
enough.
knew. We saw your disappointment.
See, like when I drink,
You get
It's
violent,
like-
as we have known before.
I don't see. I don't. I just. I'm.
How many women have you hit while drunk?
Does brain? Does my brain? Okay, never mind.
I mean, genders don't. I mean, there are multiple genders. They could.
That is true.
You've hit multiple genders.
I've hit multiple.
You
genders.
slapped the whole spectrum of genders.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think that I get very drunk.
Do you remember
But
you drunk? I'll tell you the story of the first time I really like saw Tanner drunk and kind of like met him. Even though I didn't really meet him because he was already out by like 15 minutes into the party.
Oh my.
So I went to a friend's birthday party. It was my first college party ever, really.
Where was it at?
Alec.
Oh my God!
And
You were at that party?
I was at that party.
Oh,
why-
I saw a picture afterwards of
Yeah.
you. Okay, all right, go ahead.
And I say hi to everyone, and then I say hi to Tanner, what's up, and whatever.
Okay.
And I don't know him that well. And
I
then-
have a defense for this.
And then
okay,
like
but-
30 minutes later, it's Alec, his a girl. I won't say it. Yeah, his girlfriend, and then Tanner on the toilet vomiting his brains out, and I'm just like, that guy's had a wild
That was a really
time.
painful time, dude.
This guy had a wild time, and then it's like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. whenever I eventually leave, and they're like, yeah, he's still going. And he's probably gonna stay. He's probably gonna spend the night, and then like Alec gave you like a towel or something to sleep.
He was
on.
such a nice person about it. Yeah, he was a nice.
I don't know
host.
what happened to you because I remember seeing you walk in, and then next thing I know, oh, you were on the toilet.
How did you cause so much damage to yourself in 15
Okay.
minutes?
Let me explain something. Okay.
Sure.
So I was talking to my friend. I was talking to Alex's girlfriend, and I don't remember, but anyways, in any case, she had a drink that she didn't like, and it was a lot of Fireball, and it was a little bit of iced tea, and she's like, I can't drink this. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just drink it. It's really not that bad. So I was like, all right, but watch how fast I can drink it, because I was like a freshman, and I was like, or
It
I
was
don't remember.
sophomore. We were sophomore.
I was just being stupid. I was like, yeah, I could do this, because yeah. So I just drank it as fast as I could, and I was like, yeah, I don't feel this. And then after a while, then it's like somebody just takes a bat and hits you on the back of the head.
Oh my
And it was
And
just
so-
one drink.
No, and
Red
then I
cup,
continued
right?
to take shots because Rowena was there, and she was
Oh.
like, she had some, I think she brought some tequila or something like that, some nice tequila. I was like, well, fuck, dude, like I have to try this nice tequila since it's here. You're at a college party, you don't get that very often. So, yeah, and apparently I met my roommate's girlfriend at that party too, and I had a lengthy conversation with her.
Apparently,
and I didn't
yeah.
even know that I met her until she brought it up like a year later or 2 years later, and I was like, "What? We talked then?" And
Who was she? Was she there?
Calvin.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
opposite.
oh, yeah, she was there. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like your old roommates. Like
No. Yeah. Okay, so besides that instance, most of the time
that was
it's
a good
pretty-
first impression.
It was. That's what solidified. At that point, that's when the podcast really began. That's where adventures
That's
began.
so crazy. So Jason's first impression of Tanner was that drunk clown fiesta.
Tanner said his first impression of me was that he
Oh,
thought I was
yeah.
a douchebag
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
because
And
I gave
then-
him money for a fundraiser.
Okay, well, it wasn't just that. I mean, it was just you. I don't know. You had like an air of
Yeah.
Even though that was like I was probably at like I was at the lowest state of my
your
life.
most feeble.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Here, take this money. I need friends. I'm like,
And then
hey, dude, I need you.
my first impression of Tanner was a complete opposite. He was like so helpful after. You guys need any help? Like trash bags on. She's like running out of the student building. He's like throwing it in the dumpster. He's coming back for seconds. I'm like, dang, look at this guy. Who is this guy?
Yeah, what a fucking teacher's pet.
Yeah.
I'm a helpful person. Okay,
Guys, I
like to
just
do
want
what I can.
Yeah.
friends. I'll help out here.
Hey, it says a guy that paid for friends.
I
okay?
paid for pho. I honestly went for that
He
just
did
because
pay for pho.
I saw all you can eat pho for like $15 or something.
Hey, see, it's that clutch advertisement coming in.
That's what we do.
I saw it on the FSU class of 2018 thing, or no, it was free food FSU thing page.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that Troy had a good first impression of me. I'm
Yeah.
glad that Jason also had a really good first impression of me.
You think you thought that was a good impression of you?
Yeah. I mean, that's who I am. Okay, I'm not trying to
You're
hide.
an alcoholic. That's what
I'm
you-
not. Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, if that's literally the first impression of you, that's honestly what I would think, right? I see a guy.
I think it's just part of the culture.
The culture.
I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. No, that's actually a bad argument. And actually, that brings me to something that I've been thinking about: drinking culture in college, and how. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I don't know if I really think that it's
Bad.
there's definitely a lot of deaths that come from it, unfortunately. But I don't think that I don't know if that should really stop everybody's party. But actually, that kind of sounds fucked up because some kids. some person's
One kid
died.
can't ruin all the fun, guys.
Oh yeah, okay, I take it back. But
If he passes
but-
out, we keep going.
I draw the line at 10 dead college students. Anything less is a joke.
I don't think it's.
they're weak. Okay,
It's
they
not,
were.
Yeah, it's not worth it. What's the point for them to ruin our fun? I think I had this talk with Troy the other day in the car where I was just like, maybe we should just lower the drinking age. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think, and then people will learn to drink more responsibly at an earlier
Yeah, I
age.
feel-
At least,
especially I think like if you start drinking at home or like under like some guidance of your parents, by the time you get to college, you may be able to handle yourself better, to understand like the consequences or implications that come with drinking, and then you might not even want to do it that much. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say the problem is that you learn to drink when you're away and you're
No,
not
yeah,
under
yeah.
supervision. Yeah, that's probably the worst time you could learn to drink. For sure.
But like, I mean, I feel like of all the times I drink, I've always been responsible about it. But,
Okay. What do you think about fraternity drinking culture?
I mean,
I don't
Because you
know.
remember when they kicked off fraternities off of
that
campus
was
for
last
a while.
year. That Pi Kappa Phi or something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. A kid from they were hazing him or like and they made him drink so much that I guess he died.
Oh
I
my
guess.
gosh.
Some say. Who's
Allegedly.
allegedly died.
Let's just assume that was assume it was true. How do you feel about it?
I think he went to the witness protection program. But uh to be honest, like I don't I think that's part of the culture. I don't know if like should I just like accept it as
Should
the
we
culture?
ban?
Should we accept it as the culture or should we try to change it?
Yeah, I think that we should definitely try to change it. I think there's things that we can do. I don't know if banning fraternities was the appropriate move. That seems like more of a knee jerk
Band-Aid.
reaction.
I feel like it's just a band-aid and it doesn't really
Yeah.
like change. Like at this point, nothing's really
It doesn't.
changed.
Yeah, it doesn't change the root of the problem, which is people don't know how to drink properly or don't know responsible drinking.
Yeah, it's just like a bad culture entirely, and like even though like I don't know how I would deal like with rushing a frat, especially if their main hazing like technique is making you drink because
You would die.
I would die. I can't drink for shit.
Oh yeah.
It would be impossible for me. So
I remember my freshman year, one of my friends who was living in one of the dorms told me that one time he had come back to his apartment. He came back to his dorm one night, and there was a pledge standing inside of his room. He was obviously not his room, and he was just pissing on my friend's shoes.
No.
And then my friend was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Blah blah blah. And he got pissed, and the pledge just ran away.
how do you just run away?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You
the
don't want to
specific
chase a
details.
naked peen guy or something.
And he jumped out the second story window, and then I lost him.
My
He
shoes are
vanished
sore.
in the middle of the night.
That's so lame. I mean,
The
based off
midnight
these
pisser.
based off these few examples you guys said, I think that culture is pretty dumb. Then. Like, why do you have to do all these crazy?
Yeah.
just to, like,
I
get
mean,
in or
there's
feel like
some,
you've done
there's,
something?
but I feel like because so like I think it's they try to like mimic something from like the military. So like how the
Yeah.
military, how they like create like a bond between you and like your brothers. Is that they kind of they make you feel like shit. They like break you down, put you down all the way to rock bottom. So and you do that with 20 other guys, for example, and by being
Or women.
or
Non-binary.
of course.
That's right.
My God, of course. I fucking forgot of the many genders. Every fucking spectrum of the gender in this platoon right now. Everyone's suffering the same amount, and you get through it together as a platoon, as a team. And because of the fact that you're going through shit together, you build that bond with each other. And I guess they're trying to do that with fraternity life or sorority life or whatever, with any sort of Greek life. And that's why they make you drink or do like some of these like bad hazing techniques, like, oh, you have to slap each other on the ass, or you
I feel
have
like that, but that's just so different from like cleaning the latrines or running a mile. Like, I feel like,
Oh, yeah.
it's not the same.
well, I mean, there are some frats that like subscribe to that, like, oh, you have to do push-ups every time I tell you to, and then you're just like, wow.
You're gonna have to do 15 push-ups, bro.
You're just like a really fat guy.
no.
But you can't do 15.
And then imagine like he gets a heart attack and dies.
And he passes
Oh,
away,
fuck.
and then the cycle continues no matter what.
Push-up culture is the problem.
What we need to fix is our students are incapable of doing push-ups responsibly. I'm just gonna say that now.
Push-ups are banned. No push-ups anywhere on campus. Remove
I
all
refuse.
floors.
Going back to like that bonding culture, why does it have to be a negative experience? Like, oh, we're all going to go through this sucky experience to bond.
That's
Like,
how
why don't they try something positive?
that's how most tight
Well,
relationships are formed, when you go
I
through
think-
the shit together.
I think it's a fast way to form bonds. I don't think it's definitely not the only way, but
Yeah.
it's definitely
Oh.
a quick and
guess.
mostly for sure method.
I think
get-
for you to build like a sort of like a really nice relationship with a friend or a person is going through something hard together. Like I also say, for example, going through Hurricane Squad together.
that was a
Like
lot of
being like a group of 5 or 6 or whatever, I forgot the number, and just like dealing with the shit of, oh, no AC, we will no lights,
And traveling from apartment to apartment
yeah,
to
cooking
find.
outside in like a fucking
Oh yeah, I've kind
propane.
of felt that actually. Yeah,
And it's
you're right.
nice to like go through this bullshit with like people, and like at the end of it, you come out like happy and whatever.
Come out stronger.
You come out
yeah.
stronger and with like a good group of friends, and
Dang.
that's why I would like if I would like I would hope to one day like do something like hardcore with like a friend, like sleep in a mountain or like camp out at a mountain in the middle of the night and just
Oh, would
and
you
And then
Brokeback
2v1 a
Mountain?
bear.
a Brokeback Mountain episode
On
and
Brokeback Mountain with your boy?
with my boys.
With your boy?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh.
With
Brokeback
a Z.
Brokeback
A
Mountain was
menage.
only what is that called? It's a gangbang.
It's just a gang banging it out in the mountains, bro.
Banging it out.
There's no, just banging it out, man. No problem with that.
That's what we do as bros.
Or non-bros, non-binary.
Of course, we all bang together.
Non-bros.
Non-bros,
All bros and non-bros.
bros and brodettes.
I think that honestly, when it comes to like fraternities and hazing, like I don't think that I honestly don't care whether a fraternity hazes or not. Like if that's what they want to do, then that's kind of their business. I think that if you're gonna try and join it, and you think that it's stupid, and you know that you shouldn't be going through it, then just stop. Like you don't. I guess it comes down to like peer pressure and all that kind of stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't think that kid deserves to die by any means. I think it's tragic and it's really sad that that's the result for him. But I think that moving forward, us as individuals need to be more
Self-aware.
like more present minded. Like
yeah.
you have to be
responsible for yourself. Like
know that like dude, I shouldn't be drinking this much. This is stupid. Like
I
I'm
feel like
gonna
people
die.
I feel like people are just a lot of people are afraid to say no.
Yeah.
Just
And
say
you
no.
gotta learn to definitely in this day and age you gotta learn how to stand up and say like fuck this shit, bro. This is not right.
But yeah, it's
for me.
definitely a big culture of like conforming.
Yeah. Sheeple, bro. That's why I'm saying transcend humanity, bro. Humanity
That's
is
right.
2017.
No, you're a
right?
fucking alien.
In
You understand
2018,
that?
in 2019.
No, get the fuck out. Is that your New Year's resolution to be less human?
Transcendent.
I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
you
be a
identify as
demigod.
transcendent?
I'm trans, by the way. I'll have you know.
A certain type of trans.
Yeah,
Yes.
transcendent.
I've ascended.
I've ascended.
Oh.
I prefer the term ascended.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that banning the frats was the right move, but I definitely remember like hearing other frats saying like, "Oh, we don't haze, blah blah blah. We don't do it that bad." But it's fucking bullshit. They were all fucking hazing at that time. So even like and I don't want to call anybody out specifically, but those MGC groups, they were all just like, yeah, well, we shouldn't get in trouble for what the white frats were doing. Yeah, you should, because you're fucking hazing too. Like, you're all in it. I mean, it's not, just because you may not throw as big a parties as them doesn't mean that you're not fucking hazing
We don't have
people
a
too.
drug ring, but
But yeah, so
Wait, frats have drug rings?
you didn't know about that.
AO Pi had one. I think.
Pike had a big
Or
one.
ATO.
A lot of
Holy
them.
moly.
A lot of the big white frats had like a cocaine ring.
Maybe there's an even bigger problem than alcohol.
Like what, Troy? Like what?
What could be worse than alcohol? Okay, push-ups. You tell me.
Yeah. I will never join a frat that makes you have to do push-ups. I don't know if I could handle that.
Push-ups,
My
not even
weak
once.
body and brain can't handle that kind of torment.
Jeez.
And now if they say pull-ups, I'd be kind of like upset.
Uh,
Oh,
You have to do 100 pull-ups a day, but you get so shredded.
I used to do pull-ups in my dorm, but we didn't have a pull-up bar, so we'd literally grab onto like
The
the
door
door
frame.
frame. Yeah, and just like grip it. So like my grip strength with my fingers was super strong, but like
Nice.
the form was awful. But yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yep. So fuck fraternities, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
alcohol.
Greek life, bro.
What I've
Fuck
heard
Greek
tonight
life.
does not sound very juicy or
Honestly,
appetizing.
I was really considering joining that one Asian frat.
What made you not commit?
It didn't come in time.
Oh, okay.
So it I think it's becoming a part of FSU like spring semester this year or 2019.
I see.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what our relationship would be like if you had joined that frat, but I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have. But I don't think
Associated.
we would have associated. I don't want to say that I wouldn't have associated with you because I don't know. I don't know what
You just would
our
not
conditions-
have like.
But I don't think that we would have associated. Yeah.
Why? You just that turned off by frats.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I think that the whole like paying into something like that. I think that's just so. I think it's so ridiculous.
I mean,
that,
I
like,
still look down on frats, like even though like
But I would have joined one.
But you would have joined one.
because I think I like the people that are in it.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like I feel like you could just be friends with people and
Oh,
not
and
have to pay
I am
to
like,
hang out.
and I mean I hang out with them regardless, but I felt like to be like part of them in that light. And
A
like,
brotherhood.
a brotherhood.
You wanted to be. You wanted to meld your minds with theirs.
I
You
wanted to
be-
get the networking benefits of it too.
You can get networking benefits anyways, man. Look, how did you get your job, bro?
Networking. Me and Troy in a frat. We're in
ASU?
Kappa
The
Kappa
ASU
Kappa.
frat. The ASU frat.
Kappa
Alpha
Kappa.
Alpha Sigma Ulysses.
Ulysses. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yes.
Kappa Kappa Kappa.
We do not haze, by the way. The pho eating competition was.
That's definitely hazing,
Honestly,
man.
Honestly, that's worse than alcohol. No one
Yeah.
can survive that.
yeah, no one could have done it.
How
So
hot that broth was.
for reference, the pho eating contest that we hosted. So Troy and I were part of an organization, and we hosted a pho eating contest like 2 or 3 years
you were a
ago.
part of them.
I was at that time. I was their
He
secretary.
was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut your fucking mouth, bro. Okay. I had the name tag.
Chill the
and
fuck
everything.
out. You paid money for that name tag. Well, big fucking deal. I could buy a name tag too. It's
Yeah,
just
but you
president
can't get it
of
with the seal on it anymore.
Oh, yeah, I can. How much you want to bet? I'll do it right now.
Do it. Do it.
I'll get a
do it.
fucking name tag that says President of the United States. Doesn't make me the fucking President of the United States, you shit.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, would you respect
you
me
tried
if I
it?
did?
I think I would a little bit more than what we have now. But anyways, so the fighting contest that we had, the broth was just super salty. It was super hot.
Oh, I thought it tasted good.
Really? No, that pho, I did not like that pho.
Was that your first time eating pho, Jason?
That was
No.
that was my first time eating pho.
I had pho in
yeah.
like fourth grade or something.
Oh,
And at that time, I was like, "What is pho? Why do we eat that?"
yeah.
I used to
of
call
course.
it pho too until like 7th grade or something, 8th grade.
No, I had never heard about pho until that pho eating contest, and I was like,
Wow. Okay.
A fucking man of culture right here.
I don't think I'd ever met a Vietnamese person until
A Vietnamese,
a
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
a Vietnamese.
I never met. I never met a Vietnamese person. Jason, don't make that sound, okay?
What
That's
sound?
inappropriate.
My laugh.
Mocking the Vietnamese people.
I would never mock the Vietnamese people. I love them. I love their women. I love their food.
You sounding like a real president now.
I love
Anyways.
that they're huge. I'm a big fan. That.
All right, continue, Janer.
Come on, Janner.
Yeah. No. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah,
Talking
Vietnamese,
about, the pho.
Vietnamese culture.
That's what Jason does to you.
Yeah, bro. Pho. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. 6 out of 10 would recommend. You guys should
We
try
had
it.
pho today too.
Yeah, that was good. And I like getting it served in clear bowls because you can like see all around,
Really,
like what's
that-
inside.
Now you can see
What is your favorite part about pho? I think yeah.
I think it depends per restaurant. Some restaurants I'm like, ooh, this restaurant really nailed the broth. Or some restaurants I'm
no,
like, dang,
okay.
these noodles perfect.
Okay, what about pho makes you like it so much? Like it.
Oh, in general,
the whole
besides
general.
the
Yeah, we don't have to talk about specifics, or you can if you want to say like I always love the mint or something.
Oh, something special
what
like
the
that?
fuck?
Honestly, no. I really do feel like I like it just as a whole.
It's a
But
combination. man.
what about it makes you like love it? Like, is there a feeling that you associate with pho, or like?
Feeling.
Do you feel like you're at
that-
home?
It's that just rich like smell and flavor like from the bones and like the cinnamon, star anise, like those weird like spices as well.
The 5 spice.
With the 5 spice.
Sure, never become a travel show host. You are bad at
Why?
describing. I just love the flavor of this
Yeah.
food. That's all I got.
So you feel like you can explain?
No, no,
Something
but
that you
I
like?
just like I feel like you should be able to say something more about it, like maybe like because like how I would describe it is that like it's super like relaxing and like fresh whenever you taste it and drink it or like and eat it. It's like it's good comfort food and it doesn't feel as like draining whenever you do eat it.
Draining? You
Yeah,
feel
like
like
what
drained
like
when you eat some food?
yeah, some foods, yeah, definitely.
Like when you overeat, you just you get the eaties.
Or like when you
the
eat something so greasy that you feel like dead
Oh.
at the end of it. But like I always feel better after eating pho, like
Mhm.
rejuvenated.
I guess that's probably from just the broth and like the vegetable condiments you can put in at the end, like the bean sprouts and the mint leaf.
I think it's the bean sprouts. That definitely gives.
I don't think like I mean pho. It would still give me that feeling without the broth. I mean without the
without the broth.
without the bean sprouts.
Noodles.
It's
Like so refreshing.
like you like soup. Soup is like such a good thing to drink like when you're like sick or like or just like It's a good hangover
Dr.
food too.
Jason in the house.
What?
Wow. Dr. Jason.
I'm just saying for me, but like you know, whenever I'm sick, I always try to go for a bowl of pho.
Yeah, it's really nice when you're sick.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I think I really like the broth, and because that's definitely what makes it unique. The broth is like unlike some other thing that you get. It's the 5 spice that really gives it that smell and the flavor. But also, I don't know. I like the different weird things that they put in it, like the tripe and
I hate
like
tripe.
that fat that they put in there. I don't know.
Oh, like the tendon. I love the tendon.
The tendon, yeah. Like
Oh, yeah.
at first I was put off by it, but now I'm like, this is where the flavor is.
I know.
So yeah, I don't know. Pho. Ever since then, I've had a relationship with pho. Okay,
Pho that bit.
I'm with
Pho
pho.
that bit.
We pho every once in a while.
No,
And then I worked at a Vietnamese restaurant and I poured pho.
wow,
So,
you poured it. Wow.
You should put that on your LinkedIn.
I'm pretty close with pho. I think I do have it. No, I don't.
No, you
Oh, and I don't because I didn't have a super great relationship with my boss. But
Oh.
yes, but I did.
Was your boss actually Viet?
Yeah, he used to be in a gang. Viets and their gangs.
Oh, so he almost fucked you up.
Dude, honestly, I was like, I'm not fucking with this guy. Like, I dropped a bowl one time and like the rage that was in his face, I was like, that's it, dude. I'm gonna be chopped up into a trash bag right outside the back of this
He'll
place.
put you in the pho. What you think that like brisket is
my
made out
gosh.
of? Why do you think we have a help wanted sign?
Yeah. So, yeah, and their names were their last names. You guys can probably guess what their last names were.
It's win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Spot on.
Way to
My
implicate
favorite.
them. Now we all know.
We've narrowed it down.
All right, this gang member, his last name is Wind. All right, who do we got?
Get him.
Get him, boys.
So yeah.
They just like hit every Vietnamese win.
Yeah,
The largest Vietnamese massacre, and
that's called the
how
Vietnam
could this
War.
have happened?
Shit, Jason.
Unspecific info.
All right, I think we should just call it there then.
Is it
leave
that
it on
time?
That-
we leave it on a high note like that.
On a mass genocide note of like Vietnamese people.
That's
Oh
right.
yes.
I mean,
yes.
like I said,
My
living it on a high note.
Yeah.
I feel very.
I don't take back what I said.
I stand by it. Stand your ground law against the Vietnamese.
The Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
My knees.
Shout out to Justin for that.
Do we have anything to plug?
Oh, yeah. What?
We have an announcement to make, right?
We have an announcement. So thank you guys for subscribing. We hit the 20 subscriber mark. A big milestone.
Insane. I never thought we'd make it this far.
It's been a long time coming, and I know. Thank you guys, all 20 of you, for sticking with us for so long.
I also want to thank you, Troy, for subscribing, and Jason for subscribing, and myself for subscribing.
You did not subscribe.
I did.
You did?
I did.
You did?
I didn't.
Oh,
I'm
you
not gonna.
did.
Okay, I'm not gonna make it sound like fools. Anyways. Yeah. So
I like to thank myself. I like to thank everyone on this call and those viewers for getting us to this unattainable number that we did not see possible for the last 20 years. Ironically.
Technically true.
And in this case of 20 subscribers, we like to thank every one of you with a special video that we will release sometime soon, and it's gonna feature me and Troy. Tanner will not be a part of it because he lives in Alaska, and
Yeah.
thank you guys for coming along for this journey. And
Thank you.
This might be the lowest subscriber count video in probably YouTube history. I don't think anybody's done one at 20 subs. So
a 20 sub mark.
a 20 sub mark, yeah. So I think that it's gonna be extra special. Okay.
Yeah, we got a big budget for this episode. Production quality will be A1.
Yeah.
Steak sauce.
All right, and be sure. With that being said, be sure to check us out on Spotify if you guys would just like the audio version, as well as check out our Instagram at instagram.com/IATT podcast, as well as mine at Mr. Chungsun for any updates that we have.
And check out my Instagram for more information.
Tanner does not have an Instagram. He will have one in the next episode. And Troy,
Whether he wants it or not.
I'll just create one. And
Again,
my first time. And then Troy's Instagram is instagram.com/skylimittheory all together. And thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.